bit early, so now I'm going to just see if how far I can get in about an hour or so. All right, where was I? Yes. Finches are still the cutest. What the? All right. Well, so we got to enter runes again. Apparently, there's some. Yep. I'll check that out later. Right. Oh. Well then. No. Finches are still the cutest. Okay, well, I guess there's some interesting things to check out later, but we're still working on this. Alright. Where? Oh, those runs. Okay, off we go. Ad Astra Avasak. Hi! Oh yeah, these runs. Yeah. The ominous temptations of the abyss lure the brave and the foolish alike. Alright, well, whatever. Let's do this. Crocheting! I love streaming on the PlayStation because I can see your things popping up. What are you doing currently? Oh, okay, so yeah, I told you. A lot of this questing is just basically going from one place to another and just talking to people. There wasn't a lot of like really interesting fights or fetch quests that I had to really worry about too much. But
so after all that running around, we end up right back here again.
But yeah, the most difficult part for me right now is just trying to figure out which quests I have to do to unlock it. So
Surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That are the stupidest.
But yeah, so like I'm assuming this is what I gotta do to. I assume this is what I gotta do to get to where I need to be. But like I've just been doing this and figuring out which one of those needs to be done. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Apparently.
Creepy statue.
Oh yeah.
We just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it.
But yeah,
let's go, and remember to be on your guard.
I'm assuming all these quests have to be done because the storyline in Inamizumiya, these will be spoilerish if you don't, or not make sense if you don't. So, yeah, Dane's Leaf I met, and then the Abyss Herald was cake. But I did love seeing the upside down statue. It's just so, what the hell? This is not. Oh boy. I guess this is where I escaped last time. Then yeah, all the forwarding would be gone. Yeah, I like streaming on the PlayStation because the lag is not that bad. It's like less than 10 seconds, if even that. Whereas like streaming on the computer, it's more like 30 seconds. It grows faster. Oh, how rude! So stopping here doesn't like reset your spawn point? Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Mm. Do.
what's your problem?
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
Okay, good.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as
Vexatious.
ever, Dainsliff, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares. Unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both
We are the same, you and I.
dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
Ooh, sounds kinky.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
With a ball gag. Oh, we get to fight this guy again.
Hey there!
I've probably like fought this guy twice,
Hey there!
and like I just like handed his ass to him both times. Even though like I've only got 2 characters above his level. He seems to be taking a little bit better damage this time.
Coming at ya!
Oh shit! Beidou's like running low on health. Probably should have checked that before going in.
Hey there! Attack!
Freeze!
Hey there!
Dodge this!
Feeling lucky? Power that ended hyper!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Hey there! Cha! A proper send-off from the Sh.t with love. Watch out! Ha! Be gone! Oh! Hey there!
now it's got that stupid elemental shield. Oh,
Wayblade.
hey, don't do that to Kaya.
Dodge this.
Where'd you go?
Maybe I wasn't meant for this
Ooh.
world.
Yeah, he got a little bit tougher.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
Cool it.
Damn it!
Lucky? Hey there!
You haven't won yet.
Watch out!
Freeze. Don't get frostbite. What's the... Dodge this.
Hey there! A proper send-off from the Stina with love. Watch out!
Eyes up.
There we go. Yeah, he's a little bit tougher this time. Just took a little bit longer to wear down. Oof.
Prince.
Hey! Could that be?
Lumine.
Wait, what?
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald. Your brother? And the Abyss?
Lumine. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I kind of thought this was going to happen.
Your brother knows Dane?
So I figured that they'd be on opposite sides, but I didn't think I'd find out about it till much later.
Ether. We meet again.
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
Yeah, well, that was pretty much obvious
You
from the...
shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Ether.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss.
I'm just trying to wonder. Like I said, I gotta rewatch the beginning just to see everything that
man
happened because I
Dainsleif
completely
was the
forgot.
Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
And you joined the Abyss. Why then?
Is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Well, okay, you live in a world of gods and archons and all that shit, and like the last one we just met was 6,000 years old.
And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves?
Okay, cool.
And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Paimon's so confused.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me,
War with
Lumine.
destiny?
I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
Okay, interesting. I'm looking forward to it.
So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you.
Aw, she's going for a hug.
Had enough time.
She just wants to hug him. Oop. Dane was pretty fast.
Left.
Shocking revelations, big huge twists.
We'll find them again.
To think that's where I stopped, just short of last night, just short of finding out all this stuff. I was tired.
You sure? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to Inazuma!
That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, well then, let's go over it again.
Of course.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince.
Right. So, I'm trying to figure out, like I said, I can't remember much of the details from the beginning of the game, because that was like years ago when I played it. And but yeah, I know they were fighting somebody, and then she woke up, but like any other details I don't remember. Like, so I'm trying to remember, like, is this going to be like a Zelda thing where Link was asleep for 1,000 years, and then that's what happened to them, or I don't know.
It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest ranking leader in the organization.
Probably not.
Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations?
Seven Nation Army.
Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now?
So, the Traveler's from Conrio, yeah? That means they're related to all the monsters?
After all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss. What's up with that? Yeah, you're right. Then
Of course I am.
can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright.
Ugh, no, can we do the opposite? I wanna,
If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey,
stay here with the
show him
creepy
what you
upside
made
down statue.
Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Okay, the Traveler is from a different world, but do they have a connection to Conria? Like, were they there when Conria was still, before it was destroyed or something? I mean, if no spoilers, but that's what I'm kind of questioning right now. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and bask in the glow of the abyss power of the. Yes, yes, give me the strength. Give it to me. Okay. Um. Alright, so I really need to visit a statue of the Seven to heal up. Oh, there's one! Alright. So now I can do this. But first I want to stop here. Nope. Alright.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I did. I imagined it.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
What does it even mean?
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us.
Yep.
What this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going. Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another.
No, I'm glad you're here because you're emergency food.
Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animal and Geo-Archons. So, next, Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko in Lea Harbor! She's from Inazuma! Let's see what she has to say!
Yes, let's go see what she has to say. Alright, well, I kind of understand why I had to do all those other quests first now. Pain in the ass as it is. A lot of those quests I could have done a long time ago. Oh god, that's a long walk. I better just do this. Oh, we're 2 hours away from a new banner. And I have just enough for another 10 pull on this banner. Should I wait? Actually, I want to get one more wish because I want to get Chi-Chi. I want Chi-Chi. Hope she's a good character. Oh, although I could use another Hydra, so pulling from this would be nice. I'm only one more wish away from 10 pulls, though.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh. So that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where... But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
The
fact
skin.
that I'm even alive to tell
Your
the
teeth
tale
has
must be a
skin?
sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is,
I told you. I told you. Like I said, I didn't know how I didn't know how much I had to go through, but when I focus on storyline, I focus on storyline. To be fair though, if you look at the total times of how much I've been playing on YouTube, there's 6, 7. It's at least 7 hours of gameplay, plus whatever I'm doing now.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree.
But our little race did motivate you to get a lot done.
If you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
Good. Glad you do.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled
Now don't forget,
group with a wide
getting to
range of
Inazuma isn't
experiences.
just the only goal.
They
I
may
still have to
just
get that
know
picture.
how to break through the storm.
But I should be able to finish that tonight.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou,
Yes!
then the hardest part will be out of the way.
I want
The
Beidou.
flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
I'm right here. There she is, Captain Beidou. Let's go. Oh my. Oh dear. Okay, I was only halfway paying attention to everything that just was said. Did I miss a part?
Cold beer after a hard day's work. Nothing like it.
Okay, so that's just gonna be there no matter what. Okay, so I don't know if I missed a part where she said there's an easy way to get over there. And that's on me if I did. So I guess we just go over here, hit that teleport point, and see if I can... I don't recognize Yanfei as a name. Oh, that looks suspicious. Yeah, I don't recognize... Yeah, right? Holy shit. Yeah, see, I didn't even notice these. Oh, what is happening? Alright, this way. Foul. Yeah, I didn't even do the hunting bit that I was taught because like I already had all the meat I need, so I haven't even tried that part out yet. This looks easy enough to grab. So the interesting thing about you chatting in the game while I'm doing this is you get to see how quickly the lag is. It's really not that long at all. I swear that sounds like Zelda music. Fox! Dead. Yeah, I think we can make this. See, yet another thing I could have done ages ago is explore this area and have unlocked that teleport. Now I wouldn't have to waste time doing this. I see a Sealy, but I'm not going to waste time following that. we got for time? Still got like 40 minutes or so yet. It's like the first time in weeks that I've been able to actually turn off my AC and I'm not hot.
Nice. I'm starting to lose count.
The rest of the house might still be hot, and this room is probably just a little cooler for once because I have had so much AC running. Ooh, some new materials here. See, this is how I've managed to get so far. I'm ignoring enemies that I meet along the way. I'm ignoring stuff like that I'm meeting along the way. Plenty of time to work on all that stuff later. I'm focused. I'm not getting distracted. I think I may have even lost out on some daily commission rewards because I wasn't about to go out and do those. Although I did stop to collect all those dandelions yesterday, because those are important to me. Alright, where am I going? Right. Looks like there's a lot going on here. I really should have came here earlier. But with seeing how high their levels are, probably a good thing I didn't. They're not letting me go.
Freeze!
I know where I'm going. I'm going the right way. I'm doing good. I'm fine. This is fine. Challenge spot. Oh, yep, should unlock this. That's the other thing I gotta do. I gotta start getting rewards in places like that, even if I'm not searching for them. Alright, where... Yeah, I have to go to get over there. Okay, here we go. Good, good, good. I obtained 750 Mora out of nowhere. Not sure why it's forcing me to do it this way, but like I said, I might have missed something. Like a person that was able to help me or not something. I don't know. And I don't want to speed because I want to make sure I can make it. Oh, there's a rope. Let's see, it doesn't look like I can climb up the side anywhere. Hey, I made it on the shit.
What's going on up there?
Hi. I was expecting that. I was expecting someone to be like, hey, what's going on? Ooh, fishies. Ingjing. Oh, I hope she's on board right now. Where else would she be? Oh, yeah, it's never that easy, is it? Alright. Yeah, I gotta find her. Oh, look at that. There's a thing up there. What? Oh, let's see. What does? Who's saying that? Oh, so it's very specific. Oh, yeah, just right around the corner there.
Who have we got here?
Finally get to hear the
Wait,
voice
I know
actor
you.
doing
You're
better,
that traveler, aren't
or
you?
doing more
The
stuff.
one who
And
fought against the p.4 Osile, right? Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please.
okay,
so
now I'm
praise
actually
from
starting to
her
get
is
hot
high
after
praise
saying all
indeed.
that about not being
I
hot.
remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person.
Oh, there. Okay.
Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing,
This floating
I guess
thing.
that time has come.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing!
It's emergency food.
Paimon. What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the
Stars?
stars.
Star Archon.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Is it though? Have you been playing the same game I have?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
I prefer other means of
Oh,
entertainment.
do you now?
This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold.
Oh.
There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking
Tournaments.
part to showcase their talents.
I always like tournaments.
There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue.
Wow. That is an old reference.
And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
Passage to
Get
Inazuma.
this.
It's a
Oh,
masterless vision.
never mind.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
That's interesting.
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma.
See,
or the
I knew
Alpha.
the prize was going to be
Up to you.
passage.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
Yes.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head
Of
to
course,
the
it wasn't
tournament
going to be
arena in
just as
Guyun
easy
Stone
as
Forest.
getting in there. I
Kazuha
have
and I will
to
be
earn
over
my way
soon.
in there.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Oh boy. I have so many achievements to collect on. I probably have enough to like get almost another 10 pull. Tournament arena. Oh. Well then. Alright. Christ in poverty. I want Chi-Chi. I do want Chi-Chi. Even if I don't play with her, I want her. Ooh, shiny. That sounds like a fight.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be Hello, are you here to...
You bet I am.
Uncle
Any of your names
Yoon.
down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria. The Clash
Oh,
is a
boy.
comprehensive test of fighting ability. Nobody wants to see that.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that.
So, am I allowed to use my magic powers even
Are
if
you
I don't have a
renowned
vision?
Fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Free...
Uh-huh.
What? You... Nonsense. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There
Oh,
were 2 of
really?
them trying to escape. I
I've
soon sorted them out.
wiped out dozens of treasure hoarders on my own.
They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling. I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains...
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5
See?
treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's
Yep,
work.
that's what I just said.
Alright, we're
I'll see you in the arena.
Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skill. But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice.
Exactly. With a vision, we...
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh?
Famous? He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. He's got to be a Grand Master or something. He's created to the Ling Shan clan. He teaches a special...
Force this...
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to wait.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all
this
time
sounds like a
without even a hint of
scam.
improvement. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the
See you in the arena.
Yeah, that sounds like a scam. Jingle.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux
Youngster,
Clash too?
have you looked at yourself?
If so, seems I found myself another new
You sound like
adversary.
Zuko.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the... No. It's not about... I know how that sounds, but let me... I've passed every exam I've ever taken in most people's eyes. I am a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was... I've also brought along a bit of an entourage. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric... Ha! You don't mince your words,
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? Send a bolt of lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Galileo.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average.
Sounds about right.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name?
So much for that tough criteria.
Wait, did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the class?
I have to ask. It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if...
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But from what I've heard...
Exactly.
The things you're capable of...
This is not fair.
Nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situation...
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but so far I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Child. Fucking child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
Exactly.
It's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty.
This really doesn't seem very fair.
This is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
Nope.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Oh, boy. Tortellini? The pasta?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as In Az?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then. Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably should
that's what I was thinking. I was like,
abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid
this is very reminiscent of Korra entering the that sports ball thing that they had in Avatar.
In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win. Even all right.
Oh yeah.
It's showtime.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow.
Alright, I got enough time to do this. Hopefully I can, I'm starting to get hungry. I want to eat before I go to work.
Is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament.
So,
Her
yep.
first bout begins now.
Everything's disabled.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Are you gonna come and
How am I
attack?
supposed to win now?
Come on, let's go sign up.
Level 75. Jin Yu, almost. You're not gonna come and attack me? Come on. Come on. Come on. Why are you backing away? Why are you backing up? Come here, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Oh. I'm gonna have to look at my talents a little bit more. Because that hurt him way more than it hurt me.
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
Next.
Now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
That can't be the only fight.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Have you seen the things I can do? Did you not hear about my
fair
exploits?
share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the shows she put on, so come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary.
All right. Let me think.
Effulgent.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liu... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure... For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
That sounds fair.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like this is definitely worth the exception.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise. Besides,
I mean, it's going to give some other people a chance to at least make it to the
anyway.
semifinals. Like now, like lower level competitors have a chance to at least do a little bit better.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the
It's
tournament.
like in football, you do
If
well
there's any
enough, you get to
potential
skip the
contenders
first
for you
round of
out there,
playoffs.
I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have... Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinal. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not very well.
All right,
All
that's
right.
enough chit-chat for now.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I
Dark
do not doubt your
horse.
abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are...
I'm fine.
My girl's at the top of her game.
Okay.
Let's do this.
At
Wrong
last,
she.
the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about
See,
the
this is the
prize.
kind of fighting I miss. Not just
You're
all
a
that
strong
button
opponent.
mashing.
That's what I'm here for.
Like, actually being able just to, like, having to predict moves and... Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Because I feel like a lot of my fights are
Sweating
just
all
like
over. It's a
dodge,
good
button
feeling.
mash, dodge, button mash.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right. For a moment there, if you had a
I
vision,
wasn't.
you definitely.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid, but mine, I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try?
No, I didn't. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's...
Wow. Now,
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
by the way, do you know who else?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. So don't get too...
Okay, yeah.
There he goes.
Yes.
Maybe
As soon as I'm done with this tournament, I'm gonna quit
We can find out about our opponent.
and then go eat.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with Fizz. Still, I'm sure he'll be...
You didn't say anything about who he was. Are they trying to keep it a surprise?
Well,
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge? Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. Don't even get me
Oh
started.
boy.
I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining.
oh,
Thanks.
Oh boy.
we still haven't got any useful information yet.
Yeah, no shit. We've
You
even asked
gave
somebody
an
who...
outstanding performance. I could sense
Whatever.
that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet.
Okay.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience.
Is my opponent gonna be him?
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the final. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma,
Of course you are.
I was
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring it? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the land. Given your talents, a few hints from me.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules?
Gathering intelligence is an essential. Besides, our favorite heroes fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt.
You betcha. Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. Come with me. Some
Some what?
Maybe
Oh,
we can go
come on. Really? So annoying. Are we gonna make out?
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, since a young age I have been attuned to the tidings of nature.
It's starting to warm up in
I hear the
here.
breath
I'm
of
going to
the
turn on the
wind
AC
and the
before I
whispers of
leave.
the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Mysterious
Stop
being.
evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
It kind of is weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental ability? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's nothing really. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all...
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant.
Okay, that's all good and fine, but are we going to kiss?
However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may... Of course, I too shall share with you all that I... Now then.
I knew I was going to fight him. Oh, it's not him.
This one's got your name on it.
Cool it.
Hey there.
Hey look, I got your captain here.
Dodge this.
Watch out. A proper send-off from the Spinolith. Watch out. Hey there.
Freeze.
Watch out.
Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, so sorry.
Coming at ya. Attack. That's the way. Tap. Watch out. Ha-ha. Hey there. Yeah.
Not good enough for you?
Your skills in battle are true. Your opponent is skilled at controlling
Yeah,
his
it's
breathing
him,
and
isn't it?
maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his pleas,
Oh boy,
save your
it's
thanks.
definitely him.
If anything, I should be thanking you for the world is a truly mysterious
He wanted to see how I
place, it
fight.
seems, and one will always...
Wait, he can't be
Kind
it.
of obsessed with
He has a
visions.
vision.
But don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on...
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods.
That would have been a good twist, though.
Is the gods' decision to grant humans these visions? My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances
Gummy
that leave their original
fettuccine?
recipients dead.
Okay.
In the outset, supposing each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria? Not to mention, with no new Electro visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside with. It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the...
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will if you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity. The time for your...
Oh, right.
Good. I want to
If
eat
you have
it.
no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go.
Alright, let's do this.
Why isn't he? Never mind. We can start by making urine. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please!
What you doing?
We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match.
With a forecasted high of 24 and a low of 13. The forecast tomorrow at 1 a.m. in Appleton is 16 degrees and clear.
We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long
Hey, Google,
last,
stop.
the 2 finalists have emerged.
Okay, so if he doesn't show up, this is going to remind me a lot of another game I played from like the early 90s, where there was a tournament like this, and we were like fighting to get to the last one. But once we got to the last fight, the guy didn't show up. He turned out to be a guy I had to fight as like the second to last boss of the game. But yeah, so if he doesn't show up, this is going to remind me of that.
Now, I'd like to introduce our first. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match
She's
in the
getting
semi,
wet.
But today's final
The rain's
round will
making her all
surely
wet.
take things up. As for our other combatant, come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies, everyone just sit tight. They've got no other choice. If he...
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize.
Uh-oh.
Traveler.
Uh-oh. Who's responsible
Let
for
me see.
watching the box?
It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. But the vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my response.
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
Why?
Come with me. I can sense.
Alright. Oh, hello. So, about this, I can explain. Bye!
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Alright, you know what? We're done. That's it. I'm gonna leave it at this. I'll finish this up when I get home. I should be able to make it. I'm gonna have to skip playing Fallout 4 right away, so I have more time. It's just some... I'll be fine. Just the beginning of the week. I don't need those dailies. I can always do them later. if I make it to my goal. But 1 day and 11 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 4 a.m. At 4 a.m. I'll have, yeah, so I'll have a little bit of time. So I have all day, all tonight, and then I'll have a little bit of time when I get home from work the next day. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna make it.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Whether or not I win the race or not, that's a different story, but I do think I'll at least beat the timer. Alright. Oh, and that's it. See you guys later. Bax just burst into the room. Well, yeah, cats are no closed doors. Cat, you know, that's Artemis used to do that a lot. But see, on that, I am signing off. So, see ya later.